Yo, welcome back. It's a Monday morning and we are on a bit of a strange one today. So I haven't really got anything booked in today because I was meant to be working outside, but yeah, lovely weather outside, so that's not happening. And then I thought, right, I've got loads of paperwork to do. Tomorrow's job, I need to go and get some materials for that. And then I've also got some more videos to edit, and then I've got some more paperwork to do and some more invoices, quotes, and yeah, communicating with customers, organising and ticking off some jobs before Christmas. So yeah, it's a lot of organising today and floating around, but I thought I'd take you guys with me because it's something different to typical on the tools, and it breaks up the videos from smashing out jobs to behind the scenes a bit of running a business. So yeah, today's a quite nice day. First thing, let's go get a coffee. I've just told a big fat lie. We're not going to get a coffee first thing. I'm going to go in the back of the van and double check that tomorrow I'm on a second fix of an extension of first fix. I've got 6 spotlights, which I need to go and get, some JCC fire guards with white bezels. I've just texted the customer and they've confirmed that they want white, not chrome. Obviously, always double check that. It's just giving the customers the options, really. Just nice at the end of the day, rather than turn up and they go, oh, I want chrome, then you've got to go back to the shop, there's another half hour there. By the time you've driven 15 minutes, had a chat, got the stuff, maybe sneaked to McDonald's, got a coffee on the way back, but yeah, anyway, let's stop waffling. I need to go in the back, double check I've got 2 double sockets, which I'm 99% sure I have, and then one gang and 1 2 gang switch, and then what else do I need for that job? The 6 spotlights. I need to buy some bulbs, and then I need to go to Screwfix and get these outdoor lights. But luckily, McDonald's is next to Screwfix, so I can get a cappuccino. This is the current state of the van. Oh dear. It's not actually that bad, to be fair. It's done up, literally everything was nicely stacked down there. And then on the weekend I got stuck in the snow at my mate's house. Who lives in the middle of nowhere, so I had to get my toe and eye out of there and absolutely throw all this stuff up here. But yeah, it's not too bad. Whew, get me out of that cold and rain. Yes, right, we've got all that stuff, so it is now Screwfix. Let's get over there. Yeah, could I just get a cappuccino, please? Just sat in between the 2 windows at McDonald's. And what a lovely noise that is dripping on my van. McDonald's, not happy. I can't be the only one that when going through McDonald's in a van, it's like, please don't hit the curb, please don't hit the curb, please don't hit the curb. Especially when it's a tight one, it's, oh. Any drive-through, to be fair, it's horrible going around in a van, but you get used to it after a while. But anyway, enough waffling. Cappuccino required. Let's talk about this. Some new stickers. I probably shouldn't block my face like that, but no one wants to see stickers. They want to see my face, really. But yeah, these stickers from Vinyl Guys, they're actually really local to us. They're from Stafford as well, and they supply all these cool stickers which everyone has on their fuse boards, etc. So obviously when you do a new fuse board, you're required to stick on this one. Obviously you're saying about testing the RCD or RCBO as such, RCD, but you know what I mean, they're in RCBOs now. This one, sorry, you're required to stick on as well. Obviously if there's 2 different colours as such, so like your old black and red and your blue and brown nowadays. Then I've also got just a contact details one saying it was installed by. These are just cool, just a little sticker with my little finger on. And then this one here is obviously the date of when it was last inspected, or i.e. installed if it was a new fuse board. And then when it's recommended for the next inspection. Your install certificates or your new installs is like 10 years, I think. And then your EICRs are technically, it's a bit of a grey area. I think it's meant to be change of every tenant. You're meant to re-inspect, but from what I've seen, no one really does. It's normally about 3 to 5 years. Everyone tests, which is bad, but it's landlords at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? They're not going to fork out the money every change of tenant, because in some areas you literally get a change of tenant all the time, especially with this like cost of living crisis or whatever it's called. They're mint. Let us know down below what you think of them. Also, I swear McDonald's on a Monday morning is literally like tradies coffee morning, because all I can see at the minute is vans. Here's another one going past. What's this? Delivery driver. Well, who's over there? Tree surgeon. Who's coming now? Groundworks and civil. Big wipes vanner over there. Another big vanner over there. We've arrived at Screwfix. Nearly got smashed up in the process, but we're here. So this road in Stafford, everyone decides to park there and there. I think it's people that work in the carpet place. So if you're watching this, don't park there, because everyone always gets smashed up, or nearly does. So I was waiting to here, and there was a guy in here, and I came along, and he just pulled out on me. So that was not good. But anyway, let's go inside and get some stuff. But I will just add, using Tradeify, this is how good it is, especially when I've got it all linked to my bank and everything. So, well, even just bank notifications from Starling Bank, business bank. So I don't think John will mind me showing this. Obviously, John Bagley, we work for him quite a bit. So he's paid one of my invoices of £400. So it's come into my bank on Starling with a notification of that. So incoming money, and then straight after, Tradeify, John Bagley has paid your invoice and it's been marked that it's been paid. So John, when he's clicked on the email, has clicked paid. So it's notified me and I can fill that out later when I sit down and do some paperwork. So thanks, John, and thanks, Tradeify, for making my life easy as such. Not sponsored by them or anything like that. I just use it because obviously Nick showed me how to use it, and it's really good, to be fair. Moving on to another little tip. So the lads in Screwfix showed me this. I before was just getting the product code 732 3R or whatever, reading it out, and then I have to put my address in and all that, which is, yeah, pain in the arse. So if you put it all in your basket, then click that little QR code in the top right, then you get a QR code, and all they have to do is you just scan that, and then all your details are on this till or whatever, and they just go and pick the parts, and then it's straight there. Or you can just order it before you get here, but I only just found out I needed these this morning, so let's go and get them. Goods acquired, wall light. With the receipts from Screwfix, so when you buy anything, you automatically straight away get an email with a digital copy of the receipt. But then what I've been doing is, well, what I've been told to do from like Nick and other tradies I know, keep a hard copy of absolutely everything. So this receipt right here, straight away in my van, this here is just full of a few receipts from like the past week. And at the end of each week, not emptied it on Friday, I'm going to empty it today because I knew I was having a bit of a float around day. I'll empty it all into the correct folders at home. So I've got one for like fuel, one for materials, one for like miscellaneous stuff. So like workwear, and then like one for more random things like stickers or something like that. Even though it's not really classed as material, but it is kind of down as an expense because it's work related. So yeah, I do that, keep a hard copy at home, and then keep that safe. And then I keep a digital copy, obviously through Screwfix, through your emails, but then I keep a better copy, which is through your photos. So straight away then, when she gave me the receipt, took a photo of it, put it in my favourites, and then put that into an album. So that album is Screwfix receipts, and then it just sits in there, and I've got like 30 of them in there. So then it comes to the end of the year, give it all to the accountant, and hopefully he's like Mike Ross from Suits, so I won't pay much tax. Fingers crossed. Just touching on that subject actually of tax and all that. So I've been straight off the back, anything that comes into that bank account, so say when John's paid me that £400, straight away I'll deduct 35%. And in Starling Bank I'd actually recommend, to be fair, you get a thing called Spaces, so it's like a separate little pot, it's like a piggy bank basically, but online, in the separate pot for tax. So I just set one up, called it tax for this year, labelled it, and then straight away 35% of whatever comes in just goes straight into that pot. So then I know I've definitely covered myself for tax, which I think is only going to work out to about 30, 33. And then obviously it's more if you earn more because you get the higher rate and all that, but I'm not going to be earning that because I'm not going crazy this year. I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, so the 30 to 33%, and then the extra little bit, a few percent I was saving, is to potentially pay the accountant. So yeah, I'm a pretty good saver anyway, but I'm just keeping track of my money and making sure I've got enough to, well, save for a house and stuff like that. And then at the end of the day, even though I'm saving more, people will be pointing in the comments, oh, you don't need to save that much, or people will be saying the opposite, you need to save more, which I'll look at that. But if you're saying I need to save less, then ultimately it's just in a separate pot. Like, it's not like straight away, oh right, the government's having it, I'm not getting it back. Your accountant at the end of the year will tell you how much you need to pay, and then you're left with the rest in just a pot which is tax-free, so you can just transfer it back into your other one. So you don't lose it, it's just saving more realistically. So you live probably on a tighter budget, but then you're saving more money at the end of the day. And I'd rather do that and look at the end of the year and go, oh, I've got £6,000 in there to put in my house deposit, rather than, oh, I've got 500 quid. Do you know what I mean? But it's one of them, it goes in roundabouts. Obviously everyone has a rainy day here and there, so you have to dip into it or do something like that, but that's just life at the end of the day. We're at the second shop now. We have got the fire guards, and quite nice really. So they give it me in a little big cardboard box. That didn't make sense. So the fire guards are in there with the bezels, gone for 2 IP rated 65 ones for the bathroom, and then IP 21s for in the little snug area. So the 6 total. I've just then in that cardboard box, organise it ready for tomorrow. So I've got the 2 double sockets in there, I've got the 2 switches, one gang, one 2 gang, and then I've just threw in the 2 outside lights we picked up this morning, first thing. So everything is in that box now. The only thing that's left to buy is bulbs or lamps, as everyone will shout at me in the comments. So some GU10s, but I'm going to a different shop for those on the way home, because this shop, last time I bought some from here, they gave me ones and they had like a bit of a bevel, so when it doesn't sit in the bezel right, which is stupid really. Why would you design a bulb that's like that? So yeah, I just want the flat ones, so I'm going to get them from a different shop. Nick's here. Just bumped into Nick at the shop, so just had a little chat with him, doing some work together Thursday, Friday on a big job in Coventry, so that's nice. Shop number 3, we're here, another wholesaler. So I've come here to get the bulbs or lamps, whatever everyone wants to call them. My hair's flicking in my face. That's not good, so let's get in there and get that. And then I've also thought I need some other things as well for another job, so may as well get them while I'm at it. I have been eating this as well, little chocolate flapjack. Oh, nice. Been in the shop, got the stuff. So I got 10 GU10s. That came out to, what else? I got some other stuff as well. Got some clips and that. And it came to £51.60 or something. So working it out with the VAT, each ball was like £4.70, but that's just because it's dimmable. They're high wattage, 7 watts, and they're in cool white, and they're quite a good brand. It's one of them, I pay a bit more for the bulbs, but then you know they're going to last longer, you're not going to have any problems with them, and they're dimmable, so the customer's got the option of dimmable, because I knew they were debating it. So I'd rather just install dimmable now, rather than the customer say, oh, in a few months' time, oh, I want a dimmer putting on it, and then you got to replace all the bulbs again at the cost. Obviously, the customer would pay for it, but I don't know, I'd rather spend a few extra quid now and just give them the dimmable ones. And then the only other thing is, you can see there the nice flat ones, whereas other brands, I believe it's Saxby and Megalux, the bezels aren't flat like that, they're beveled. They've got a bit of a concave on them. So then when you put it in the bezel, it sits a bit funny on the fire guard when you push it up, or just any brand of downlight. They're designed, the bezels are, to have a nice flat bulb like that. So if you put the concave ones in, they just move around a bit, and then you can see into the can of the downlight, which don't look good. So yeah, fitting those ones, that'll look mint. And we're back at home, so it's time to go and sit down and do some paperwork. Oh God, I'd rather be at work than doing paperwork, even though paperwork is classed as work, because if you don't do all your paperwork, then you don't really get paid. So that's the only bad thing about self-employment, really. Sitting down, organising it all, doing the paperwork. I say it's a bad thing, I don't mind it too much, but you soon become numb to it all. Like at the start I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it and all this, which I'm still doing it. I still actively want to do it, because obviously then you get paid and stuff. And ticking off jobs and stuff like that, like I do want to just get stuff done and move on to the next one, but then sometimes obviously just life gets in the way and you're busy, which everyone has to understand. That's just life at the end of the day. So sometimes you end up like this, where you've got a day of floating around, picking up materials, organising jobs, communicating with customers, waiting for customers to get back to you, and then you can move on forward with that job, or you can set up the next job after that. So it's like, I spoke to Nick earlier on, and Friday this week, I think, we knew briefly we were going to do some bits with John. So there's this big job in Coventry, like this big rewire we started. That was Nick's last video that went out, I believe. No, he brought one out last night, so it was the one before that, saying that he's back on YouTube and stuff. So that job there, we've already done some work there before, and then we did the day there a few months ago, and then we are going back there to do the upstairs. So fingers crossed we'll be there this end of this week. And then after that, I'm actually away for a few days that following week, and then it's Christmas really. So got a pretty steady December really, to be fair. I said to myself, going self-employed the 1st of September, I was going to go crazy a bit for September and November, and then December I knew I was going to settle down a bit, chill out a bit, and then start up the new year. I've got a few plans and stuff I want to do, a few business ideas, silly little things really, nothing special. It's like, one of my little ideas is, all those houses in front of me weren't there when I moved in, and like that one they only just built the other day, and the majority of these. So one of my business ideas is, I've printed off I made like a leaflet as such. I've got vinyl guys to print me some business cards off and just go around and give them to all those really, and then like post on their local Facebook community page or whatever it is. because obviously new builds naturally come with nothing really outside. They might come with an outdoor light outside the front, that's about it. Whereas loads of people want like an outdoor socket this time of year, outdoor lighting, doing just loads of little jobs like that, or an extra socket here and there for the TV, or just your internet cables running, just nice easy stuff really inside. So even the outside work I don't mind, or even if they're just renovating their garden, because new builds come naturally just as a mud pit or mud bath really. So then obviously they have the landscapers in to redo their garden. So obviously there's loads of work out there, it's just actually getting yourself out there and getting yourself known. And like I've had quite a few people message me saying, oh, how have I done so well? And that's literally just pot luck really, because families of friends are builders and stuff like that, and they've got me on big jobs, and then big jobs lead to smaller jobs, and then their friends talk to their friends, and your just name gets passed about really, which is nice. Obviously you don't get passed around if you don't do a good job, so make sure you do a good job. But yeah, enough ranting. I think I'm going to end this video here, as it's literally just been me talking really, running through a little day in the life, and then obviously I can't show too much details whilst I'm editing and I'm sorting out paperwork and obviously communicating with customers, because obviously it's just, yeah, you don't really want to share all their details. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.